ancient Greece given shape to our modern forms of government, science, technology, and arts. Today we're going to be talking about the great Greek philosophers, Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Our resources we're pulling from today were Dr. Alan Grubb and the ancient Greek world and our class peers. Let's take a look quickly at a map of Greece. All of this would be surrounded by seas. Remember, we've got a lot of hills, a lot of city-states, and a lot of separation, but this still gives way to some of the greatest thinking in history. Let's start by taking a look at Socrates. Socrates invented the Socratic method. His ideas raised concerns during troubled times, just as they do today. A lot of people raise questions and concerns during wars, during public unrest, and during times when people don't understand things. And this is the same thing that happened during Socrates' time. You can see here, he's sitting on the hill under a tree, telling his students always ask questions, and they're saying, but why? His teaching caused concerns because it was sometimes against the normal thinking, just like it is today. New ideas sometimes cause an uprising. He inspired Plato to follow in his footsteps, and he was eventually put to death for his ideas, even though later they realized that that was a mistake. Socrates' most famous student was Plato. Plato believed in reason. Reason is the way. He came up with the school, the academy, and the academy is still a model of schools today, even in Greenville County. He taught by using stories and examples, which is the absolute best way that teachers do it today. He wrote the book called The Republic. He believed in 3 class systems, the guardians, the auxiliaries, and then everybody else, trying to develop a utopian world, which so many authors and speakers today want to create the perfect world, and we see so many books written about that. After his death, his most famous student became Aristotle. Aristotle started the school, the Lyceum, very important school, really more of a research center, as we see many of the universities today. They're located, in the area of their fields. The Lyceum was located near the sea because he wanted to be able to observe the habitats of fish. He asked his students, how will you fit into the world? Not what do you see the world as, but how are you going to fit into it? He observed and tried to understand and tried to teach his students to look at the world around them and to make good choices and to push forward. His most famous student was Alexander the Great. And as we know, he went on to be the greatest conqueror of his time.